A lot of times we hear concepts and we say to ourselves, oh, I know that, or I've heard that before, or yeah, I read about that one time. And we kind of dismiss it as non-important or trivial, but I'm here to tell you that unless you've taken that information in and done it, then you don't own that information. So don't ever let yourself catch yourself saying, oh, I've heard that before, or I've seen that. Oh, yeah, that's just that. Unless you have absolutely put it into your life and made use of it, okay? And the first thing I want to start out with is think about this little question during our time together with this lesson. Forward toward growth or backward to safety? Which is your choice? A story is told of a man being recalled by his master for warranty service. And as part of the service, there are 12 checkpoints to review to see if the person continues or is permanently recalled. These checkpoints may also help you see where to make some necessary adjustments too. The first checkpoint, do you really believe you were put here to fail? Now, there's a story from the Bible called the story of the talents. And in this story, to 3 people, a master gave 5 talents to one, 2 talents to another, and 1 talent to the third. After a time, the master checked back with the people and found that the first, who was given 5 talents, multiplied those talents and gained 5 more. The master was pleased and put this person in charge of many more things. The second person, who was given 2 talents, added 2 more. The master was also pleased and was also given more responsibilities based on the results that were produced by the second person. The third person, with just 1 talent, did nothing with it. He just buried it. When hearing of this, the master became angry and said, you wicked and lazy man, why have you done nothing with the talent I've given you? We shall take away your talent and give it to the one who has 10, so more abundance will become of it. Now, the lesson that was being taught is that we are to develop and use our talents to their fullest potential, and more abundance will come your way. The second point, is it wrong to be rich? Now, a lot of times people get hung up on making money and becoming wealthy and rich. And the question becomes, which is correct of these 2 statements? Money is the root of all evil, or the love of money is the root of all evil. Now, the true statement is the love of money is the root of all evil. Having money is good. It is a wonderful tool for you to accomplish those things which you are purposed to do. It is also one measuring stick of your service to others. Always remember to love people and use money rather than love money and use people. Money makes an excellent servant, but a terrible master. The third checkpoint, do you have to go through hell to get to heaven? I believe that this lifetime is supposed to be happy and fun. This lifetime is supposed to be purposeful and profitable. This lifetime is supposed to be successful and fulfilling. You see, we are all given the talents and tools to make our own successful and fulfilling life, yet so many people choose not to do so. And you really do have to understand that it is our choice. You see, this lifetime is the dress rehearsal for all things to come. And it's been said, practice makes perfect. Now, I was trained as a musician many, many years ago. Actually went to college and was trained as a composer and a trumpeter and conductor and these kind of things. And all those things that I learned back then actually are applicable to everything I do now in my life and my business. But one of the phrases that we used to say instead of practice makes perfect is perfect practice makes perfect. Because you can practice and practice and practice, but if you're playing it wrong, it's never going to be perfect. So always remember, if you're going to practice, you might as well practice perfect, because perfect practice makes perfect. Now here's a quote by Winston Churchill that I came across that kind of goes along with what we're talking about here. When you're going through hell, keep going. Now, I love that because that's his wit and insight, is that you just persevere and you keep moving and you don't stay in that mess that you're in. You want to get through that mess to the other side. Checkpoint 4. Is it better to ask for forgiveness than permission? I believe you need to watch out for conformity put upon us by the socialization process of the education system. Now, what do I mean by that? It's where we're always taught to ask permission to take action rather than rewarded for taking action from our own motivations. Rarely are we rewarded in the school system for taking action on our own motivation. We're usually rewarded by following the instructions and doing what we're told. For a successful and fulfilling life, you must step out of line and march to the beat of a different drummer. You must realize you are unique and have unique purposes that are to be offered to the world. Your purpose is that you see challenges and opportunities in the world that are looking for your talents and solving them and bringing them to life. You being here and recognizing how those challenges and opportunities match up with your talents is all the permission you need to succeed. Henry David Thoreau said, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away." Checkpoint 5. Who will control your life? Do you ever catch yourself saying or thinking, "Oh, that's the way the ball bounces," or "That's the way the cookie crumbles," or "That's the way the mop flops"? You must control your life. You must accept total responsibility for the results you obtain. It's totally up to you. Accept this, and you will be amazed at the difference in the outcomes in your life. And always remember, I believe I've told you before about a fellow I used to work with. I would go into his office and we would discuss things, and on the way out, I would always see this little sign next to the door on the way out that said, "Results, not excuses." Results, not excuses. Checkpoint 6. Were you designed to be led by others? You have a mind of your own. You were designed to achieve, to strive, and to build. You must control your own mind and life. If you don't, others will control your life and mind for you. Lead your own life. Decide to lead your own life.